What's going on, boys and girls? We're going to do a really fast and simple recipe with Brussels sprouts and onions and garlic. Everybody doesn't like Brussels sprouts. Sprouts. Say that right. Everybody doesn't like Brussels sprouts, but I love them. And they're really nutritious and they're very good for you and they're really simple to make. So don't be intimidated by Brussels sprouts. Alrighty, like I said, it's a simple recipe. You're going to start off with about a pound of Brussels sprouts. They're nice and washed. You're going to have a half an onion that I was using for something else, and had the other half left over. We got some garlic. Those are whole garlic. You can use minced garlic. This right here is house seasoning. House seasoning is made up of salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. We've got some ground mustard, some thyme, and we've got some dill weed. Now you could leave the Brussels sprouts whole. I like to cut mine in half. You could even cut them into fourths. I've did a rough cut on my onions and a little rough chop of my garlic as well too. Preheat you a pan on about medium with some coconut oil or some ghee or some butter or olive oil, whichever oil you want to use. Alright, we're going to start by adding our onions first and our garlic. We're going to let that saute for about 2 minutes or so. Just until they're nice and glistening. Already smells good. Onions and garlic, really healthy for you, heart healthy. Got some good antioxidants in it. Stuff that's good for your blood pressure. Alrighty, once they get that little glisten on them, go ahead and add your Brussels sprouts here. And then you're going to have to stir these around a little bit. I could have used a bigger pot, but I didn't. Now's a good time to add your seasonings here. That's our salt, pepper, garlic and onion powder mixture. This is our thyme. You can be liberal with that thyme, guys. I'm gonna add a little bit of mustard to give it that little bit of a twang. A little bit here. That thyme really smells good. Okay, then we're going to add some dill weed. Dill weeds, I love dill weed. It's good for you. Be liberal with it as well too. It looks like I put a lot up there because I did. All right, turn the heat down just a little bit, and we're going to let that saute for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back and stir it up for a couple of times. Alrighty, it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to check on it. Let's stir it around a little bit. See how the Brussels sprouts are turning kind of a dark green color? Just kind of move everything around just to make sure the heat gets it on all sides, which it's getting it anyway because it's got a lid on it. Alright, then we're going to come back in about 5 minutes and check on it again. After this next 5 minutes, they should be done. Alrighty, it's been about 5 minutes on this. Take a look at them. We can turn the heat off. They're dark, smells good. They're even starting to stick a little bit, so we'll turn that heat off. And these babies are done here. Doesn't take long. You know, you don't want them real mushy. You want them to have a little bit of a crunch. But these are done. That's how easy it is to do Brussels sprouts. All right, now you're probably asking, what do you plate it with? So I plated mine with a bone-in ribeye. We got our cauliflower rice with the cheese in it, the white cheddar cheese. We've got the Brussels sprouts with the onions. And it all goes together good, guys. Nice, healthy meal. Take care of everything. Be good.